Hello and welcome back to Empires of Europe 1700. So we have a situation on our hands here. Yes, we actually have these guys. They declared war against us literally just now. Just a couple of moments ago. And as you can see, if we were to consider making peace with them, we would have to pay 29,000 tribute per day, which obviously is not exactly what we're going to do. Obviously, we're not going to do that. We have 45 towns, by the way. They have 34, on the other hand. They do have 41 castles, and we have 23. Now, the Ottoman Empire wants to make peace, as you can see. And yeah, it says here, they offer you peace if you agree to pay a 1,600 gold daily tribute. Why would I agree to this, is the question. I'm going to decline this for the moment, because I personally believe we can get a better deal. I think we can get a better deal out of them, so what we're going to do is I'm going to make my way over here. Owner of Barcelona, alright, okay, hello. Let's just, I guess, give that to Lena. I have no idea. But, yeah, so this is the deal now. We have to try to get a really, really good amount of conquering done, basically. We need a lot of different conquering to be done here, and I'm gonna basically just I just moved away from this castle because I wanted this guy to exit from the garrison, because I did not want to have to deal with him, of course, and then we are otherwise just gonna go straight on in. As you can see, our forces are actually winning battles, which is really, really nice. And I'm pretty sure this is going to get taken in just a second. Maybe it won't. It very much depends on if we're, you know, acting somewhat decently when it comes to our defenses. Now, this is also the reason why I personally believe that taking tier 4 prisoners is absolutely the way to go, because look at every single one of these. I have 52 out of the 99 prisoners available for recruitment. It is far and away the best course of action in regards to speed. Obviously, well, speed and, you know, slight effectiveness of the units themselves. Because, yeah, you can definitely take tier 5s and tier 6s to a certain degree. But from my perspective, I feel like that takes, I don't know, maybe I'm just impatient, but I think that takes too long. I think that's one of those things that just takes too long, and I personally don't like when the tier 5 and tier 6 prisoners are holding up the entire process. You know, every single little bit of conversion speed goes into those prisoners, and you have a whole swathe of tier 4s and 3s and so on and so forth just waiting in the wings to be converted, and they're not having any progress on that, because most of your conversion progress is going on the tier 5s and the tier 6s, and it just takes way too long, in my opinion. Obviously, it doesn't mean that it's impossible, it just means that I personally prefer going for the tier 4s, because they're good enough that they're going to be effective to join you almost immediately, and they're also really quite quick. They're quite quick to be able to convert. And in my opinion, that's just much better than going for something that is slightly a little bit better. You know what I mean? Anyway, there is a peace agreement happening here. I kind of need my cannons to destroy the walls. We might have to just go for one wall. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. We are just going to go for one wall right here, considering we have completely and utterly focused on this right wall. And that's what we're going to do. Just going to go straight on in. This is obviously not something that I'd recommend. I would definitely recommend going for both walls down if you're having, you know, if you're having a couple of problems with sieges and so on and so forth. But we have had some pretty decent experiences so far. And I think I can probably just bombard where the wall is open with my grenades, and hopefully that's going to carry us to the inevitable victory screen. Hopefully it's somewhat inevitable at the very least. I don't know whether it will be, but yeah, this is going to be a little bit problematic potentially. Oh, nice hit, nice hit. Okay, there we go. Can we get a little bit more of that? Nice. And, oh, hello. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a bit problematic. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I need to turn off the the middle thing. My bad. Alright, so I think I may have done it. Yes, there we go. Now we can no longer get absolutely spammed by the massive amounts of kills that we're getting, of course. And that actually does help me as well, because it now means that I can actually see things. I find it quite funny, actually, that that thing is actually in the center. I don't know why they decided to put it in the center, to be honest, because it feels like it would be a lot better to put in... you know, maybe kind of like a more central location, like I'm talking about in the top of the screen, like just below the bar at the very top of the screen. I think that would probably be the better place to put it, but, well, obviously I'm not, you know, I'm not deciding where to place it, so it's not really under my control, but yes, hopefully my forces are actually going to be charging in here. For some reason, they are just getting themselves completely and utterly eliminated. Okay. The AI, when it gets into auto-delegate, is one of the most painful experiences that I have ever seen. It's very sad, I have to admit. It's very, very sad. It's one of those things that you kind of just go, little bit weird. Not sure why we would really have such huge issues. But we do. Yeah, we do. And that's exactly what happens. They really don't... I don't know. They're really not very effective. And it's super sad, actually, to see that. But, oh well, never mind. Anyway, it seems like my vassals may want to make peace now with the Ottoman Empire. And I will be agreeing to it now because I just wanted to take this castle, really, just to kind of consolidate this area with the nearby town as well. Because the nearby town is really, really good for us here. And you can see... that this seems like a pretty decent... I mean, I personally would like to continue attacking against them, but to disagree with our vassals, we would have to spend 1,200 influence. And while I do have the influence available, I'm gonna just go with them for the moment, because I want to see what happens. I want to see if we can... maybe we can make some inroads in... yeah, no. This is actually pretty good. Because look at where we are now. This is where we can potentially be at war against. Okay. Where... okay, so wait a minute. They decided to declare war against us from here. And is this the... yep, this is the TSARDOM. So, okay, we're going to have to go over there. Zaragoza was just taken. I'm going to assume that that is... from the Polish as well, I think, at least. Alright, well, I'm not entirely sure. Do you think we're super, super strong right now? Do you think we're unstoppable? I'm not entirely sure just yet, because obviously we have to deal with the Russians. They are going to be the ones that are going to be the most difficult for us right now. So that's probably going to be the thing that will... maybe cause us some issues. Okay, this is an engineer right here, but she could be a decent companion for us. So I'm basically just going to get her. I'll make her into a vassal when I next can, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Oh yeah, I really do need to just go back into the town here. Look at how fast we regenerate. 3 wounded soldiers every single time. Well, every single second, actually. Every single second we get 3 wounded soldiers back on their feet, and I'm pretty sure if I were to spec into the other medicinal perks, the better ones that I said to you, you know, the ones that benefit from being stationary and the ones that benefit from being in a town, I'm pretty sure if I had that, we would be regenerating even more. We'd probably be regenerating probably five soldiers every single second, which would be a pretty significant increase, but oh well. Can't really do much about that, and as you can quite clearly tell, look at what's going on with my soldiers right now. But look at this. Look at what I've just done. Look at this. Insane. Look at that value. Look at that value right there. Just gained an insane amount of troops just from recruiting prisoners. Now, obviously, I am going to try and do battle against this guy if I can. He's probably going to be way too far. Oh, never mind. Okay, he decided to go in against the caravan, so I'm just going to auto-resolve against him. We do have some more of these guys, but I don't really want caravan guards if I can help it. So I'm probably just going to be taking some of these instead, some of the tier 4s. As I said before, I basically just want tier 4s as much as possible. That's just my own personal preference. And ooh, we do have some food as well. Very nice, very nice. I do need some food. I'm not going to take the animals though. And let's just take a quick look. Okay, so what's actually going on over here? Oh, did we get another war declaration from someone? Oh, the Spanish. Oh, wait. Have we been at war against the Spanish this entire time? And I didn't realize? I think that might be the case. Yes, I think that might be the case. Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure where my armies are. I'm going to assume that they're all the way over there. Let me just take a quick look. Oh, Radoslav is all the way over there. Okay, so he's running around with 900. And do we have any other people in an army? I don't think so. Okay, that's really very interesting. Okay, that's maybe not the best thing ever, is it? No, maybe not the best thing ever. We might actually have to decide on a bit of a strategic peace agreement here. But as I said to you before, a peace agreement with the TSARDOM here would be very, very bad. That we wouldn't be able to really do that too easily because we're going to have to pay through the nose for it. And that's going to be extremely difficult for us. Alright, so we're going to go into this castle now. We'll take this and then we'll take a look at the potential for a peace agreement. Maybe we'll just bite the bullet and go for it. I don't really know. I'm kind of thinking... I don't know. I'm a bit in two minds about it. I think to myself right now that it's probably not going to be worth doing that. But on the other hand, I also think, well, if we can make any little bit of inroad with a huge amount of fiefs being taken in a certain faction, then that's just going to help us in the long run later. So even if we do have a significant amount of, shall we say, I don't know, a significant amount of cash and maybe resources being diverted over to the faction that we make peace with, and in this case that would be the TSARDOM, obviously, then it would be... Maybe that's a good idea. I don't know. Maybe that's a good idea. Anyway, let me just reload here. For some reason, my character has not reloaded. I don't know why. There we go. Now he's reloaded. That guy was trying to shoot me, but no. That is not what is going to happen here, sir. Thank you very much. Have I reloaded already? No. Huh. Interesting. It seems like I have to just like stand still and then press the button and then I'll be able to reload. Okay, it's a little bit weird how the pistol works in comparison to the musket, unless it is the same and I just haven't realized that. That could be the case. Anyway, there we go. Super nice and simple. That was one of the easiest sieges we've had so far. Because obviously we just took down the walls and it was, you know, pretty simple from there. I'm not going to be taking any of these prisoners either. There we go. Alright, so 20,000 in experience if we wanted to do that. But I personally don't really care about the experience right now. All I care about is just getting a little bit of extra cash just in case we do have to make peace with the TSARDOM. Let's take a look. 18,000. There is support for making... Okay, wait. We're going to receive 7,500? Are you serious right now? 7,500? That is insanity. That is literally bonkers. I don't know. I don't understand that. Huh. Okay, I guess I am just going to stick around here then, and we're going to just see what happens, because no doubt my vassals are going to come to me. They're more than likely going to come to me and they'll say, hey, do you want to make peace with these guys? And then I'll say, well, yeah, okay, sure. You know, because I can't really do much against them. I mean, I can do something against them, but, you know, it's one of those things where you kind of just think to yourself, well, maybe what we want to do is just leave it. You know, maybe we just want to leave it. Just let them do their own thing and then see what happens after that. As you can see, Constantine was just taken. Let me actually just have a look where is that? All the way down here? Oh, no, it's over here. Oh, no, this is the Alawi dynasty. Oh, okay. So Radoslav is going up against them. Okay, this is a good idea. This is a very, very good idea. Okay, let me just see. Has this gotten better? I'm thinking right now that maybe we just want to, you know what? Shall we just do it? Let's do it. I'm going to bring it before the council. They're obviously going to be very, very pleased to do this. I think this is probably a good idea. We're not actually going up against them right now, which means that this is good. We're going to be actually changing our war strategy against the Alawi dynasty here, and we're going to make it offensive. And then we're just going to leave it unbalanced for the TSARDOM here. I don't think we really need to go super, super hard against them just yet. But what we're going to do is we're hopefully going to push Radoslav to take all of these things, or at the very least, he's hopefully going to be able to take quite a few of them, right? And in the meantime, I'm going to continue pressuring the TSARDOM. And look at this. Look at this. Look at these. This is hilarious. These towns have no militia in. And I still don't understand why that's happening. It must be a bug of some kind. It literally must be a bug. Otherwise, they would have militia, right? But, yeah, whatever the case, that does not matter. I am going to take advantage of it, okay? That's what we're going to do. And we're just going to take these 2 towns, and then we'll see what we can do after that. Okay, here we go. I'm riding right into the bullets right now, which is probably not the best idea, but, you know, I'm gonna do it nevertheless, because it's fun. You know, it's fun to take a risk every now and again. Let's shoot that guy in the face. There we are. Nice, nice, nice. And now I'm gonna be very, very careful with my grenades. I don't really want to die if I can help it, so we're just gonna try our best here. There we go, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. There we are. Okay, I'm going to switch over to my pistol now, and we're hopefully going to be able to get a couple of kills with this. I want to try to get a big, big penetration here. Nice. Okay, I killed 3 enemies. 3 enemies with 1 shot. Very nice. I like it. Can we get something a little bit more? Am I not reloading? Ah, yes. The lack of reloading is disappointing. Okay, let's kill that guy. Nice, we killed 2 people right there. And I think we're pretty good. I think that is indeed a victory for us. Let me just shoot that guy. There we go. And I believe that's it. Yep. That is indeed a victory for us. That was very, very simple. Of course it is. You know, we don't have any militia to deal with, so... Very, very easy. Hilariously enough, look at this. We're still taking significant casualties. Massive amounts of casualties, actually, in comparison to what you'd normally think, you know? You wouldn't think that we'd be taking so much from here, but we are. Okay, let's just take this and take that. I think we'll take a couple of these guys. Bear in mind, obviously, I do need to try to resupply the amount of troops that I do convert, because let's face it, you know, if you're converting people, then you obviously want to try to, you know, get more people that are going to be converted over time, and, you know, that's generally the way things are going to go from here. Unless I had a significant amount of time to actually go and recruit people and then just level them up from scratch, which I could very easily do as a result of this system right here. I'm actually going to show you in just a second how cool this is, because obviously there is another, well, there are multiple different ways that you can level up recruits once you've leveled up your steward skill, and I believe might be leadership skill as well. I'm actually not entirely sure if it's if the 2 perks are in the same tree. I always forget that, but yeah, anyway, the point is, if I show you right here, let me just see, giving hands and paid and promise. No, they are both steward skills. Okay, that's good to know. Anyway, let me just choose this perk, and then I'll show you exactly what I was talking about. Okay, so plus 20% chance of increasing the siege bombardment casualties per hit by 1. That feels really, really bad, actually, but maybe that's just me. What we're going to do is we're going to take picked shots, because, well, I don't really care about the minus 50% wages, but this is kind of insane. If you think about it, minus 50% wages, obviously, this is a big number, and I personally really prefer big numbers rather than small numbers. I know that sounds really, really dumb to say, you know, just like, yeah, okay. Oh, I prefer 10 instead of 5. Oh, yeah, no. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when it comes to game benefits, like game skills or game perks in this case, having significant impact on your own character. So, for example, a minus 50% wage, that's a big deal. Right? That's a big deal. Whereas if you were to look at something like Swift Strike, for example, 2% swing speed. You see that? That's the difference. 2% swing speed versus minus 50% wages. That feels so much better. You know what I mean? It feels like it actually makes a difference. 2% feels like it doesn't make a difference at all. That's what I'm talking about here, you know. It really, really helps to have those big, stonking numbers just coming in and basically being like, yeah, you are gaining a big difference here, and it feels good. It feels satisfying to get those perks. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show you. Paid in Promise, especially in this mod, is absolutely insane. Paid in Promise and Giving Hands, right? So, because we get so much black powder ammo, I can get 300 donation experience every single one of these. So if you think about it, just look at this. 1 is 300, right? So if I just add 5 every single time, look at how much experience I can get. I've already gotten 10,000. Look at that. I only have to donate 33 of these, and I still have 450. I still have 450, and look at this. I got all these guys leveled up as a result of that. I could level them up even more, you know? That's the funny thing. I could literally go now and recruit a bunch of people. I could literally, well, I could have recruited a bunch of people if they were there, but this is exactly the strategy that you could use if you did not want to go with prisoners. You don't have to go with prisoners, of course. You don't have to convert them or anything like that. I've just set up my character to make it so that they are, you know, it's possible to do that, you know. I can do that with prisoners and just convert them instead of leveling them up from scratch. And, yeah, they're obviously... Ivan is coming in there. Yes, okay. And, well, we're going to see whether he wants to actually fight us. I'm going to say I'll welcome him if he wants to try and fight us while we're besieging this, because he does have more people than we do, and it's more than likely that he will... Maybe he'll think that he wants to, you know what I mean? Maybe he's going to want to. If he doesn't, then that's good for us, and if he does, then that's good for us, because then I can defeat him relatively easily, or I hope so, at the very least, because obviously I am going to... Okay.
Halt.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm a little bit worried about this. Is the garrison actually joining? No, the garrison is not joining by the looks of things. Okay, that's at least good. All right. Let me see. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now is that we're probably going to... if things look like they're going to turn bad, I am just going to run away. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run away, and we'll just have to deal with the consequences, and that's all we're going to have to go for. But let's just see. I feel like we might have a good shot here, okay? We might have a good shot. So let's just do this. Let's get these guys like so. Get them like this. Not a big fan of this line here, actually. Let me just do this a little bit better. Let's do that. There we go. Something like this. There we are. That's much better in my opinion. Then let's do this. Spread those guys out. Put some cannons out there. I only have 14 cavalry, which is not exactly great, is it? No. Not very good at all. But I guess we'll just have to make do with this. And, yep. That's it. That's all I can really do. Let's see... Where are the enemy coming from? They're coming from over there. Why are my forces facing the other direction? Do you see them? They're facing the wrong way. That's kind of a bit strange. Not sure why they're doing that, but okay. Let's move them forward here. Move the artillery a little bit forward as well. I'm not entirely sure if they actually move the artillery. No, it doesn't seem like they do. Well, that's okay. They're far enough, you know. They've got good range, don't they? Right? They have good range, or at least I hope they do. Okay, so let's see what happens. I'm not a terribly big fan of our positioning right now. Nice. I actually killed that guy, if you can believe it. Wow. Okay. I really did not think I was going to be successful in that. Oh, no, this is bad. Oh, there are so many cavalry. Whew. This is not good. I'm being possessed by an owl. Again. I thought that was extremely hilarious. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have to retreat here. And I might have to actually run away because I died that early. Yeah, we're going to have to run away here. We're going to lose 66 people, I think. 79, actually. So that's fine. That's really not that big of a problem. We are getting some nice tactics skill from this. So that's pretty fun. Ooh, look at that. I can get plus 10 party size. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'll take that. Why not? And, yeah, well, I guess that's what happens, you know? I should have played a little bit safer, shall we say. I should have played a little bit safer, but that's fine. You know, I really do not mind about those kinds of things happening because it just goes to show we are not impervious to enemy armies. And that's the reason why I was asking earlier, are we unstoppable? And the answer to that is clearly not. Clearly not. So I'm going to be very interested to see how we do when we get a little bit further. You can see here that Radoslav is indeed attempting to take Algiers, and maybe they'll be able to make it all the way down to Marrakesh. I highly doubt it, to be honest. I highly doubt it. They're taking a long time to do stuff down there. But if I take a look at my diplomacy screen, let me actually just have a look. Yeah. As you can see, we would have to pay 22,000. 22,000. Absolute insanity. But the Spanish are paying us 7,600, so maybe it would actually be worth it. Who knows? Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.